5 out of 9. I missed them all in the beginning. I don't even know how.
Mm-hmm.
Ah, I thought I heard something, but there's nothing here. Prisoners are caged. There's a bunch of pushovers. We have nothing to worry about. Keep searching for valuables.
Yeah. Raiding's been easy since we got the... Hey, wait for me.
Did you hear that, Commissioner? Affirmative, Agent Sinclair. That's your mission. Ripjaw's gang have kidnapped a large group of civilians. Among them is an ex-gang member we believe could have valuable information on Ripjaw's connection to Suspect X. I know you usually work with Hollister on your missions, but I have more experience with rescue missions, so I'll be your contact in this one. I'll rescue the civilians from Ripjaw's prison.
Look at all these flattened cars.
Rescue the deserter and the civilians.
An intruder, get her. Whoops. Oh, I have an up attack. I forgot about that.
Hey, you have been acquiring new abilities for...
Yeah, I think I have all of the...
Magnets. I love magnets. That's some cool looking metal.
Oh, I see. The... You mean the texturing?
Well, just the banding on it. Obviously, if it was more twirly and had circles and stuff, and it would look like Mokumegane, which I absolutely love. Or Damascus. Mokumegane.
Mokume or Mokune?
Mokume.
No.
With an Emmy. I don't know, I just like it how... I think they layer the metal, and then they have to hammer it and twist it somehow. And that's how it gets its layers and shapes.
Happens every time. I don't grab the corner like you're supposed to. Like, I've noticed ledge grabbing in this game has some problems. I think it's one of those where you only ledge grab if you go below a certain threshold. So even if you don't reach above it, you don't ledge grab either. You just kind of slide awkwardly.
Oh, so they're coming out of these tents.
Joggle!
People in chat are saying, essentially watch all of the civilians be herbivores. Yeah.
Maybe? Ooh.
It's interesting how in media, yeah, especially with legends and films and stories that include animal protagonists, that it seems like the predators are always the villains. But I suppose... Oh. It seems like the raiders have reactivated the heavy machinery in the scrapyard. And I suppose because of the predatory nature, well, of predators, the fact that they do kill in order to attain their sustenance and are natural enemies to any form of prey. Also, people just find herbivores really cute.
Well, yeah.
Maybe it's because they are also less threatening to us.
Yeah.
Even though we ourselves are predators,
What if I can crush that guy?
being omnivorous. Unless you actively choose one way or the other. I definitely should look up more vegetarian dishes.
Yeah, you should. You make pretty good vegetarian food. Unlike some people I know. My mother's solution to vegetarianism? More Brussels sprouts.
I
Hey, we
like using mushrooms and chickpeas and other more, I don't know, denser things. Now this is just junk and scraps. There's not much more in the wastelands after the cataclysm. Life is rougher in some dimensions than others. I don't know, it doesn't feel right. Wait, they had cars at one point?
Yeah. And then their civilization got wrecked.
Mm-hmm. Could you imagine dinosaurs driving cars?
Yeah, I kind of wish they had more original-looking vehicles than cars.
How would a dinosaur be able to operate a vehicle? Or why would they have reason to ride in one?
Yeah, it's an odd question.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, shoot. But yeah, my mother would make... Oh. Okay. I'm not supposed to wait for that thing to bring me up. So my parents were not vegetarians when I was living with them, but they would try and vegetarianize a lot of dishes. It's like, for the most part, wasn't that big of a deal.
Mm-hmm. People are talking about Damascus and such. Yeah, and recently jewelers have been making something called Damascus, which is a titanium-based Damascus, and they can anodize it with heat or with electricity so that it comes in sort of metallic purples, blues, and oranges, which is really cool looking.
Yeah, I was watching some stuff getting anodized.
Oh, really? What, you found a YouTube video about the anodization process?
They were just anodizing, like, screws and stuff, and it looked really nice.
Were they anodizing them electrically or with heat?
Electrically.
Okay. Because I think electrically is a little bit longer lasting. Supposedly that layer can get rubbed off over a long period of time.
Okay. Yeah, but it still makes them, like, resistant to rust and some other things.
Mm-hmm. Commissioner, this looks like a dead end, and I haven't found the prisoners yet. Our scanners are having difficulties with so much magnetic interference, so I can't pinpoint a location. Try to move upwards. You'll get a better view. If you find more raiders, you're going in the right direction.
But yeah, so my parents' solution to vegetarianism to some degree, when I was living with them, was to just add copious quantities of Brussels sprouts to everything they cooked. So I was making like a really nice Thai peanut curry, like probably one of my best yet.
Oh.
And my mother's like, "Oh, he stepped away to go to the bathroom. Time to add Brussels sprouts." And like it utterly wrecked the flavor to the point where they didn't want to eat it. I'm like, don't do that again. Like, peanut curry is not good with Brussels sprouts.
It's because Brussels sprouts taste heavily of, I believe, iron or something else. They're just bitter on the inside.
And the answer was they didn't stop, so I stopped cooking for them. I was like, I can cook for you guys, but you gotta respect the fact that I'm cooking. Otherwise, I'm just gonna...
Maybe you should have had a hand in...
Ow.
Oh. In what vegetables they were purchasing.
Well, I did. I was telling this story. I go grocery shopping. With them more often. Oh. I wonder. I gotta go back for a bit.
I find that I only really like Brussels sprouts when they're slightly charred on a grill. And I know that charring is bad, but it takes away the bitterness rather than having something steamed or boiled. Careful, those are electromagnets. They'll be sure to attract some debris. Oh, is there a track or something? There you go. Oh, the electrical boxes. That's what she meant by the attract debris.
Yeah, this is gonna be awkward.
I'm trying to preserve my voice a little bit.
There we go.
Ooh, that looks bad.
Ow.
Oh, you zapped yourself on the last block. Oh no.
Yeah, I was being impatient. I was like, I'll just jump over it, and then it...
And then it flips into the air.
Oh. Might as well grab this.
Mm-hmm. That way you don't have to checkpoint back.
Gotta get the thing. That. Oh. I guess I gotta go back again. I was really hoping it would warp me to the other side, but that is not the case. Oh, there are moving parts out there. I saw something in the background, and for a second I was worried that we actually...
Oh,
What?
yeah, they're lifts. They're like those claw lifts.
But for a second I thought there was, like, some person stalking us.
Uh-huh.
You know, how... I really like it in games where they actually show, like, the villain actively stalking the main character and, like, following them around and stuff.
Depends on the kind of villain that they are.
So, like, in a number of, like, Sonic games, you can actually see Eggman running around on the level. And it's actually, like, pretty cool. Wow. Okay, that fireball is, dang. It's pretty good.
Whoa. They sound akin to the Velociraptors in the Jurassic Park movie. Oh. Ouch. Oh. Ooh.
Yep.
Yeah, if you had just been a little swifter and jumped down.
That was weird.
There you go. Good. Oh, there is something over there.
Yep.
Oh, a portal to a special area.
Yep. I care less about the...
Oh.
I care less about the crystals now. Now that I know that there's no way I'm getting to double jump before this game is over.
It requires that many crystals, or because of the level that you're at? As far as I remember, you're only level 4 still.
No, I'm level like 8 or 9.
8 or 9 now? I see.
Like, I'm doing decently level-wise. One of the things they were kind of advertising with this game was, you can customize her however you want. But, sadly, there's not actually a whole lot of customization here.
You must be close now. I'm picking up lots of Reptarian activity ahead.
And so, like, it's one of those where I wanted to get speed. We need more workers for the factory. Don't let the intruder reach the civilians.
Oh, so they're kidnapping people for labor? Like indentured servitude?
Probably. Aha! Your clobber stick doesn't do damage to me. Or maybe it does. I wasn't paying that much attention.
What dinosaur is your favorite? Appearance-wise.
Jeez.
So, I'm thinking, like, of the main families. So, obviously, you have things that look like T-Rexes and Carnotaurs and whatever. You have raptors. You have Stegosaurus and, like, Ankylosaurs. You know, those ones that are on all fours and have the armored backs or the spines. And use their tail to attack people. Well, not people, because they never were around when people were around, but you know what I mean.
Yeah.
And, you know, various Apatosauruses, like the long necks, the duck-billed variety, and then, like, the sort of, like, Triceratops. There's, like, whole families of different Triceratops, like, horn variations and whatnot. So what ones are you fond of? Or did you never have a dinosaur phase when you were a kid?
Trying to figure out there was a gap that I could see somewhere.
Mm-hmm.
Might be further on the right, though.
Oh. Yeah, you have to jump up and go through that. Ooh, that was a close one.
I thought there was, like, just an empty gap that you could drop down into. But maybe it's on the opposite end of this place.
Yeah, jump up through there. Good.
We got this. That looks like a secret there.
Oh.
Yep.
Oop.
Fine. I have loading hacks. Well, maybe not loading hacks. I think those arcade levels really did prep me for the rest of this game.
I think I was always very fond of probably the various types of
Wait, these are the
DuckTales.
civilians?
Wait, but they're...
Yellow?
I suppose so. They might be young.
I just... a little budget.
I mean, Triceratops are awesome too.
Yeah, I think I've just never been enough of a dinosaur kid to care.
Help us, please.
Hang on! I was also obsessed with velociraptors when I was a kid. Mainly because of the Jurassic Park film. I would walk around clicking my big toes into the ground, even though I couldn't really do that. Doing the... It's actually really impressive how people can make velociraptor
What
costumes.
the hell? What's with that image in the top right? It's like Barney. What?
It looks like Barney.
What?
I mean, Barney's a purple dinosaur. Well done, Sinclair. You defeated the raiders and no civilian was harmed. Excellent. Thanks, ma'am. Keep up the good work and Ripjaw will be behind bars in no time. Over and out.
Excuse me, Miss Zahra, right? Thanks so much for saving us. My name's Geartooth. I ran away from Ripjaw's gang a few weeks back. I'm the one who contacted Rift, asking for help. Here's a little gift that my daughter wanted to give to you as a thank you. Not much, but you know, it's what's inside that matters.
Oh, is it the codes to the box or something?
Possibly, probably.
Aw, thank you. It's unacceptable that Ripjaw's gang treats you like this, and I'll do my best to stop them. Oh, it's a Reptarian figure.
We heard you already have disrupted some of Ripjaw's other operations. I used to work in the Firebrand factory.
I see. Yes, I found a locked crate there, but I'm still trying to figure out how to open it. Anyhow, thanks for the gift, and I hope Ripjaw's bullies won't bother you anymore.
No, thank you, Agent Zahra.
The other thing I could see almost as a kind of amusing goof if this was a gambit from Dash and some other people to start cleaning up some like crime and bad guys from other places.
Mm-hmm.
You know, it's like concoct an evil villain, actually make it so Rift has to get involved, take out actual real bad guys in dimensions that they haven't been able to touch up until now. Oh well, it's not actually that big of a deal. It's just like, well, maybe.
Hey, maybe your friend would be familiar with that action figure.
Oh boy. Yeah, you're right. Let's see. So, do we find this game fun? I'm enjoying myself.
I really like the characters.
Yeah, it's one of those where the art is pretty good, especially like in here. It drops off a little bit in the levels. It was kind of marketed as like a Mega Man-like, but it's nowhere close. It really is like closer to Nefarious or what other plot-based platformer was I talking about? I forget which one I was going for. But like the characters are nice and charming. The music's pretty good. I like it. I just wish it was more plot and less platform. But it's just me.
Wow, Is this an Ultimate Collection Action Mecha Titanosaurus action figure? Where did you get this?
I noticed the little TM after it.
Yeah.
It's a gift from a Reptarian who deserted Ripjaw's gang. As soon as I saw it, I knew you'd like it.
Thank you so much, Zahra.
Notice he's blushing.
Mm-hmm.
Anything for a friend.
Oh, there's something strange about it. It makes a rattling noise. There's something inside? Look, it opens in the middle.
Did you find something?
A secret message.
It's just some random numbers. 090693. Does it mean anything to you? It's the number to the box.
I'm afraid it doesn't. The Reptarian deserter might have meant it as a secret message, but it feels too short to be some kind of code.
Yes, that must be why he gave it to me. But what could it be for? Another mystery. Keep the tight Tano guy. I'll see if I can figure out what this number is. And then it's added to his shelf.
Yeah, it is. That's cute.
Hi, Sassy Crate. Does 090693 mean anything to you?
The password. How did you get it?
Well, the renegade who left Ripjaw's gang with the password found a way to give it to me. It was unorthodox, but it worked.
You have the password, so I'll open. But don't expect me to tell you anything about my previous owners. Our privacy policy states that...
Yeah, fine. Could you just open, please?
I guess. Do I have a choice? It's supposed to be a security measure, but now I have to open for random rift agent. Done. Unlocked.
Let's see what's inside. Weapons. A bunch of them. So, is Ripjaw actually smuggling them from other worlds? How can I prove that they are from other worlds?
Guns!
So the hidden message opened that crate. And who could tell us more about those weapons?
Oh, your friend who collects weapons from all over the galaxy.
Yeah. It took me a bit, and I was like, wait a
Helena.
second. Duh. It's nice that she's actually useful for more than just being a prison warden.
Mm-hmm. And I still like the fact that she's just decked out.
I want to play as her. Like, I want to play a game at some point where your character just has, like...
Is a crazy alien rather than a spunky human.
Yeah, a crazy alien who, like, collects weapons compulsively and uses all of them. Like, okay, oh man, that'd be perfect. So you know how you usually have, like, the 3-hit combo, right?
Mm-hmm.
Well, every time you grab a new weapon, it adds to your combo, depending on if you press X, Y, or B or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
And so eventually you have like 100 weapons in your inventory, and you can do a 100-hit combo with all of them.
Ooh.
Like, oh, that would be such a fun game. It would be hard to make, but it'd be really funny.
This is a fairly impressive collection of weapons, Lady Zahra. You must have visited a number of dimensions to gather them. I actually found them in a Reptarian factory that Ripjaw's gang is using. I think they smuggled them, maybe with Suspect X's help? Can you confirm these weapons do not belong to Reptaria, Helena? I can. Let me tell you what world they originate from. This is from Inferno, so it's like Cryotics Inferno, so it's like a fire and ice world. This is from a Sacheron. This is a Sacheron weapon. These are from Diaz Castillo's. Look, this photonic cannon is the Tolmechia sigil. Well, has the Tolmechia sigil from the Thunderdome. And these sticky grenades seem to use Gutopian substances. Great! Ripjaw is clearly linked to Suspect X, Utopia, and the Thunderdome, then. Expect to see Ripjaw in one of these cells as soon as I figure out where his base is. I was about to say where he is, but his base, him.
It doesn't look like anybody really has anything to say to us at this point, which is probably good. I don't want to elongate this session any longer than it already is. We were pretty much playing through the entire game at once.
I know. This is all in one go.
I
My
apologize.
voice is starting to go.
Well, we're almost done.
I just saw Hollister running around with some dinosaur toy. He's a strange one, that boy. He has very few friends, other than you, Sinclair. I hadn't thought about that. I guess he doesn't have many, but Skip's a really friendly person. You never know what to expect from someone that introspective. Be careful around him. I'm pretty sure I'll be fine around Skip.
What if all of this is just to get Zahra to notice Skip? He's been trying to woo her for years. Alright, we're almost done.
Bone Crackle Canyon.
I think we got all the permanents, right? Yeah. So one more level and we get hover jump, and then we are not touching the rest. Unfortunately.